Hey family, one love to you all. I hope all is well with you family. I'm outside, yes indeed, enjoying the sun. The sky is clear and yeah, the sunlight is shining, okay? Your sister is happy about that. The sun is out and I'm happy. Anyway, I'm just enjoying the solar light. I wanted to real quick do a video. The words going to come out of my mouth. Many of you know this already, but this is me sharing. This is what I do. You know, I'm always sharing my experience, my testimony of how I've overcame, especially out of having a spiritual awakening, and how, you know, out of a spiritual awakening, how it has really bettered my life for the good, okay? Things just really turned around for the better in my life, you know, as far as me making better choices and everything, okay? So anyway, I do have my little notes. Before I got started, I want to jot down just a couple of little notes, so I won't be going from one topic to the next. You know, I'm good for that because there's so much information that is within me that I want to share with you, and I'm very known to do that. You know, I start talking about one thing, then I go to the next topic. But this right here, I'm not going to title this video. But with this video right here, it's why it's good to build your spiritual muscle, okay? Your spiritual muscle. Rely on your intuition because it's more to you. It's more to us, okay? And out here, due to the cares of this world, and you know, we're in these physical containers. You know, you really won't. You really won't think of the spiritual so much because you know with you're too busy, you know, like I say, you know, just trying to get by each day, trying to survive. You know, every day it's like eat, sleep, play for some people, eat, sleep, work, come home, relax, eat, sleep, work. You know, it's like we're all programmed to just be busy, 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 and distracted, and we don't take time to invest in ourselves as far as our spirits. Let me just say that, and build that spiritual muscle within you. And it definitely takes discipline, okay, and mastering oneself, because everyone really has to give, you know. It's just a matter of mastering yourself. So anyway, with this video, I call it why it's good to build your spiritual muscle. Let me just name some things when it comes to crossroad in your life, okay? I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, for you, when it comes to dealing with crossroads in your life, okay? You know, you're in a place in your life, you just feel stuck, you know, when it comes to, you know, career-wise, you know, your life path, you know, your purpose, you know. Also, if you feel lost, you know, all of this. It's so good to build your spiritual muscle because it will give you guidance. You're getting the guidance from within, from your higher self, which is the highest version of yourself. Because that's all we are, is eternal spiritual light beings anyway. Well, that's my take of it as far as what I see within myself. Okay? When it comes to, you know, the people in your life, you know, you would be able to cut them off, okay? People who are draining you, okay? Energy vampires, people who are using you, you know. It doesn't have to be a significant other. It could just be people in your life, your associates, people who are in your inner circle. You know, you will finally know who's really and who's really have your best interest. You know, they're not just around you for whatever reason, as far as what they can get out of it. And a lot of time it's purely selfish reasons. You know, they really think about themselves. You know, you just a non-factor, but you don't know that. You don't know that. You know, you're just so glad you got somebody around you. But a lot of time, that person's not really for your highest good. They have motive. They're leeches, they're users, and they're energy vampires. And this could be also a relationship. But for the most part, it's your associates, people that you attract to you. People that also in your inner circle, okay? And it could be family members too now. You know, our family members, we love them unconditionally, but they can drain us because everybody's in different places vibrationally, okay? But it is so good. I'm going to put this down. But it's so good to build your spiritual muscle because it protects you. It protects us. It helps us to be able to navigate, okay, out here. Because believe me, the enemy don't want you to wake up. And this is the reason. The enemy wants to keep you busy, 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 and distracted, okay? The enemy wants to keep you busy, 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 and distracted, okay? So you can't get to this place of knowing, okay? So you can't get to this place of connecting with your higher self, okay? Because when you connect with your higher self, it's a wrap, okay? The enemy might well just sit down, have several seats, because you got this, okay? You got the will now. You got this. And there is no, telling you anything, because you're going to fact check. And you're going to call out bull when you see it, okay, for the most part. Or if anything, you're not going to go by everything you hear, okay? Because you're going to fact check. You can go within your temple, all right? It is so good to build one spiritual muscle, to connect within. Let me say this real quick. When I think about our higher self, I have seen this within myself. I spoke about it many of times, and I'm going to real quick, briefly speak of it again. There's been times when I've had out-of-body experience, and I saw a silver-looking umbilical cord. All right, it was attached to my light body at my navel area. I'm gonna say my stomach, but I'm sure it was my navel area. I couldn't feel it. It was a part of me. Okay, this spiritual umbilical cord, I was like above the earth, and this spiritual umbilical cord was stretching all the way towards earth, where my physical body was. But I was in my light body. All right, now, as long as the spiritual umbilical cord doesn't cut, okay, here on earth, I'm still alive due to the fact I'm still attached to my spiritual umbilical cord because its energy is spirit, all right? It's the highest version of me, okay, of source. It's the highest version of me. Because we all have that spark of source within us. I don't want to confuse many of you, so stay with me. But when it comes time for me to transition, that spiritual and umbilical cord is going to cut, okay? My physical container is going to stay down here. And I will move on, okay? The highest version of me, my spirit body is going to move on, all right? Like I said, these are just containers. But when it comes to your higher self, that's the highest version of you spiritually. That's you, okay? It's like the physical body, the spirit, your higher self is the highest version of you, your spirit, and then it's source. I'm going to say it like this, the way I see it. Your higher self is the bridge as far as you connecting with source. I'm going to say it like that, okay? That's the only way I can really describe it. I'm not describe it, but break it down. Your higher version is like the middleman. Okay, I know the Bible mentions a lot about the Holy Spirit, which leads us to all truth. That's how I view my higher self as well, because it definitely leads me into all truth. Okay, it helps me to navigate down here because the powers that be. Okay, spiritual wickedness in high places is trying to keep a lot of people from waking up due to a lot of distraction, as well as fear, because fear is very low vibrational. And and you earn fear, that's a whole nother type of distraction right there. But anyway, let me stick with the topic. But when you start to wake up spiritually and you rely on your intuition, it helps you to navigate down here in this earthly plane 3D box. It helps you to navigate down here to where, you're able to make better choices. And the traps of the enemy, okay, that sees how bright your future really is, okay? The enemy. however you choose to see the enemy, see how bright your future really is, okay? It sees where you're trying to go, okay? And it's trying to sabotage you by putting certain people in your life that's not for your highest good, okay? But when we are ignorant and we're walking blindly and we're not relying on our intuition, we're not relying on our higher self, okay, the divine within us, we get foolish down here, okay? We walk blindly down here and we stumble, we fall because we're not listening, we're not in tune with the spirit within us, with the higher self, and it's nudging at you, go left, but we always go right, you know. It's always throwing signs out here, but we don't see them, okay? But like I said, the enemy is always trying to have stumbling blocks out here for us to fall in. But once you make the connection with your higher self, each day before you leave out, okay, I always say, I am present. I am one with my glorious I am present. It's just the highest version of me, okay? I make sure whatever choices I make out here that I am led by the Spirit, not mental, but led by the Spirit. And I'm not saying you can't make, good choices mentally, I'm not saying that, but a lot of times what we think is good for us is not good for us. Let's just keep it real, because we all made foolish choices like that. When it comes to crossroads in life, many of you, you go from job to job because you're not happy. You're not happy, and those jobs does not feel fulfilling to you whatsoever. You're not happy, family. Okay? I've been there. You're not happy, and, you're working, and a lot of you probably, making good money, but you don't feel fulfilled, okay? You're just working, and you don't feel fulfilled at all, because really where you at is not part of your purpose, okay? When you start operating your purpose, that's when you start feeling fulfilled, and the so-called job you're doing while you're operating your purpose, it doesn't feel like a job, okay? It's something you love to do, and you wake up every day just ready to do that which you love to do. Because a lot of times it's not all about the money. We operate in a purpose. It's not about money. You love what you do. And when it comes to your gifts makes room for you. Okay? The money will come. It will come. Your gifts makes room for you. Okay? That the Most High God has given you. And as well as, you being led by the Spirit, and you find out what your purpose is, it's like everything, changes for you for the better because you're operating in your purpose. Okay? But that's why it's so good to build your spiritual muscle, so you can rely on your higher self. That's all I'm saying. When it comes to relationships, okay? My brother, I'm a woman, so I can relate to how y'all think and how y'all view women. Oh, she's fine. Look at her butt, her tits, her, whatever it is about a woman that, tickles your fancy, shall I say, that you are drawn to her for whatever reason. A lot of times that's blinding because you're going by the looks, and on the inside she's not right at all. On the inside she's basically not the one for you. You know what I'm saying? But you're so blindly by the attraction, the alluring, of the woman, that the enemy, can just put a woman in your life. Because for one thing, you are in a place where you do have purpose, okay? The Most High God's trying to take you somewhere, but the enemy can put stumbling blocks in your life. And a lot of times it's people, okay? And, that woman that you're looking at might not be the one for you, but you're attracted to her, and due to free will, it's your choice to, pursue her. But it's a lesson out of that too, because you're not really listening to your intuition for guidance as far as choosing the right mate. Same thing for my sisters, because I've been there, done that. That's why I speak on it, and right now I'm being still, okay? I know the power of being still. Loving on myself, as within, so without. Same thing for my sisters, I say this with love. A lot of my sisters are very thirsty. They don't want to be alone. So any man that, show them a little attention, they gravitate to. Not all, but the majority of them. They're thirsty. They're lonely. They want, that companionship. And I get that. For the most part, we as women, we want the companionship. But we cannot be so thirsty and just gravitate to anybody who say, oh, I love your eyes, or, whatever they may throw at you, oh, you're pretty, you're a beautiful woman, you're blah, blah, you're blah, 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 blah. You name it, I've heard it all, okay? But, and there's nothing wrong to hear those compliments. We women love to hear it. But at the end of the day, you don't just gravitate to somebody because they're showing interest to you. The enemy can use anybody, to get you off your purpose, okay? And if when it comes to a relationship, like I said, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and definitely to distract. Let me just say that. And, the enemy can put people in your life, to distract you and get you off your purpose. Because, for one thing, if you lack self-love, you be so caught up in that person, a lot of people get so caught up in a person, they lose sight of themselves. They lose themselves, and that love they have for themselves, they put all into that person, okay? And that's not healthy. That's not healthy. But anyway, due to the fact that they didn't rely on their intuition, okay, I'm sure it's giving them red flags the whole time, but they were overlooking it because they don't want to be alone, male or female. They get with a narcissist, okay? They get with somebody that's controlling. They find out this person is a pedophile, the person is with them because they're attracted to their children. I mean, you just don't know. You don't know. None of us, we don't know, but when you build your spiritual muscle, it will let you know. My brother, you see a woman that you feel drawn to, take the time to meditate. Ask your higher self, be yourself, but ask your higher self, I'm feeling this woman, is she the one? Say, is she the one, especially if you're serious, and you're looking for that potential mate, is she the one? You'll get an answer. You get an answer. But you gotta be still and don't act out just because you see a beautiful woman. Find out, is this the one? Okay? And when maybe you build your spiritual muscle, you'll get that answer, yes or no. If it's no, keep it moving. But if you don't keep it moving, that's okay too. It's a lesson you need to learn, okay? Because you're not heeding the answer that you had received. So you might need to learn a lesson, okay? Until you start heeding it. Then go for my sisters as well. I don't care how fine he is and good job he has, money and all of that. At the end of the day, it's about how a person treats you, their character, okay? At the end of the day, it's about you being equally yoked with that person. Building your spiritual muscle will let you know this, okay? Stop. Don't. Even if you give him, if he asks for your phone number, get his phone number, and don't call him. You go within first. If you're not sure, you go within first to get the green light. Should you pursue as far as communicating with him further? I don't care what he looks like. I don't care what game, and a lot of times it's not a real game. If a guy really into you, he into you. But I'm just saying, but he still might not be the one. That's all I'm saying. Get the green light on the inside. It will let you know. That's all I'm saying. Building your spiritual muscle will help many of us, okay? Because I had to learn this. It will help you to bypass the hands of the enemy, okay? I cannot stress that. Because many of you, just like me, I've been through it, have been with narcissists, okay? Control freaks. We've been with people who are leeches. They just drain you. They use you. We all been there, okay? It's part of the learning experiences as far as trying to get to the place of loving yourself. And when you start to love yourself, you're going to start cutting people off, period, okay? That's not for your highest good. Love them from a distance. You see my hand? Love them from a distance. But you're cutting them off because you love you more. You deserve better, okay? The love you have for yourself, this is what you expect in return. Okay? Out here, the love you have for yourself. How you see yourself and view yourself. This is what you expect in return. Okay? At the end of the day. Prime example. Many of you happen to be out here I'm gonna give a good example. If my sisters, if many of you have built your spiritual muscles real quick, okay? If many of you had got to that place of you master yourself, you built your spiritual muscle, and you're out by yourself, and all of a sudden you get lost. You're out here driving around, trying to find some place, and you get lost. Well, we know it's not really safe for us to really be asking help from anybody, because you really don't know who's going to stop and help you, to be honest with you. You don't know their intentions. Are they genuine? Will they actually, help you and they are genuine, or, they might have some sinister, intentions to harm you. We really don't know this. Let's be clear with this. Now, speaking to my sisters, okay? But if you built your spiritual muscle, common sense, let me just say it real quick. Common sense, if you're going straight and you kind of going outside of your comfort zone, and you looking around and you feeling kind of lost, common sense, turn around and go the way that you came. Go back the way you came. That's common sense. So things start looking more familiar to you. But if you have done some turns and all of that, and you get lost, okay, for the most part, people get out and try to ask for help. That's the most common thing people do, okay? But it's so dangerous these days when it comes to us women. If you have children and all that, it's so dangerous. But if you built your spiritual muscle, let me just say that, and you have done some turns, all right, and you're seeking help, the help is here, baby. The help is inside of you, okay? God's source is within, okay? You connect with your higher self. Once you make the connection, stop. Pull over to the side. Listen to me, my sisters, okay? This could save your life. Pull over to the side. Stop. Get quiet. Quick little meditation. Go within. God, your spirit knows already that you're lost, okay? Your higher self already know you're lost, okay? You're just going in, to trying to get some clarity and guidance how to get out of the situation. It will let you know. Ask for help. Just say, I'm lost and you need some guidance. Start driving when you get at a stop sign. Or let me say it like this. Let your higher self know, okay, I'm going to go straight. And when I get to a stop sign, let me know, should I go right or left, okay? This is a prime example. It will let you know. So if you go straight and you are going to ahead of time whether you need to go right or left, your higher self is going to let you know. Now, or you can go backwards, go back to where you came and say, well, when I get to a stop sign or at a light, should I go left and right? You want to know this ahead of time. A lot of time we don't need to get out and ask for help. The help is on the inside. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's so good to build your spiritual muscle because it will guide you and it will protect you from the hands of the enemy, from the stumbling blocks that are before you, okay? That's all I'm trying to say, family. Because there's nothing wrong with getting out and ask for help, but you don't know people's intentions, okay? Just doing this alone will save your life, and it will save you from a lot of heartaches, and basically, you get back home, before you know it, things start looking familiar to you, and you be like, oh, okay, this highway so-and-so, you get back on the highway and you go back home, or if anything, you can get somewhere to where you can, get to a phone. You don't have a cell phone. I'm just putting this information out here because it is so important to connect with your higher self, okay? Most importantly, to build that spiritual muscle, okay? It will save your life. It will save your life. I cannot stress it. Like I said, if you get lost, you can always tap in, get the answers. If you meet somebody and you're not sure if this person is the one, because, who really want to give somebody and they're wasting their time? Come on now. Now, some people don't mind. They don't mind. They got a warm body beside them. They don't mind. But I do. I mind. My time is priceless. I do mind. I love myself. I don't want anybody around me, okay? That's not for my highest good, okay? That's me. Go within, get the answers. I'm not going to call this person back. This person is not for my highest good. But really, I can find out ahead of time before they even give me their phone number. I could just say, give me a moment, 1 minute, turn around and go within real quick. Because I've mastered myself. Some of us can do it quicker than others, okay? Some of you might need a little time. You got to take baby steps. Some of you might need a little bit of time. But if you're that person that needs a little bit of time to get the answers, don't be quick to rush in a relationship. Fine, they want your number, say, and you find them interesting or whatever, appealing, get their number and say, you know what, I'll give you a call, But before you call them, you fact check within. and find out if this person is for your highest good, because your highest self can really protect you. You don't know really who this person is. You don't know their background or nothing unless you do a background check, and still you really don't know that person on the inside. You know, people got some, you know, they got some crazy fetish now. People are into children. You got to be careful. You got to protect your babies. So, like I said, just building one spiritual muscle. And I know it's like I'm repeating myself, but some people, you'd be surprised, you have to repeat yourself, because, you know, I can go over my video and somebody, you know I've had this in the past. They'll ask me a question. I'm like, I've already gave you the answer in the video. So a lot of time, you know, it's good to repeat myself sometimes. But many of you, you're sharp. Many of you, not so distracted by how sister look. Many of you are actually listening. Okay, many of you are actually listening. You're having a listening ear. Okay, and I appreciate that. I love you in Christ. I'm not here to, you know, point my fingers at you. You know, do this, do that, do this. You do you. Okay, but you're watching me for a reason. I'm here just giving many of you guidance, because that's part of my purpose too, okay? To be of service to my brothers and sisters. And I'm more, you know, I see the Most High God put me in a position as a spiritual advisor, you know, a spiritual advisor, because a lot of people are dealing with some, they're dealing with some spiritual warfare. They have opened doors, okay, due to things that they should not have been doing, shall I say. And someone like me, or someone like many of you, that has mastered themselves, and you know, which is leading you on the path of your purpose, you can really be of service and help your brothers and sisters. And so I see myself more as a, you know, counselor, spiritual advisor, you know, someone that, you know, a person can come to for guidance, okay, and spiritual advice, especially when you're at the crossroad. That's who I am, okay? All this is part of my purpose. So and that's a powerful, you get to this point of finding out whose you are and your purpose. You know, don't let nothing, no one, no companion, no family member, don't let no one steer you from your purpose, okay? Because like I said, you know, the enemy can use anybody, okay, as a stumbling block to stop you. Let me just say that. My ancestors are all around me. My ancestors are all around me. Glory to the Most High God. And I don't have to say a word. You can just see it. But a lot of time my ancestry shows up. They say that our eyes are the windows to our soul. A lot of time my ancestry that show up in my eyes, you know. But I'm grateful. I embrace it. I'm not dimming my light for no one, okay? I'm not dimming my light for no one. But let me just say this real quick. Many of you, my brothers, my sisters, if you find yourself, let me just say, when it comes to relationships, I hate to say it, especially if you're single. If you're single, but you're searching, you know, you still, you know, you don't want to be alone. You know, you're looking for that partner. Let me just say this real quick. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, especially if you are relying on the Spirit, because the Spirit is designed to protect you and to help you and to guide you. And anybody that's up in your face, if you are relying on your Spirit, okay, you're not acting out, meaning just because somebody up in your face, you know, you just jump on it. If you actually rely on the Spirit, a lot of people that's going to come across your path, your high self will let you know, keep it moving. And I know what I'm talking about. So some of you been watching me, okay, and you're still single, and you know, and you someone that has been relying on your higher self, okay, you know what I'm talking about is the truth, okay. You know, I don't expect everybody to get what I'm saying, you know, and I love many of you. You know, you're my brothers and sisters in the Spirit. You watch me, I appreciate you, because the view count helps, you know, as well as many of you give me thumbs up for my video. That helps. All this, you know, supports my channel, because you're sharing my content, and I appreciate it, because you don't have to, okay? Even for those of you who watch me and you don't say a word, you know, just give me a thumbs up, okay? That lets me know at least you have a listening ear, and, you know, you're sharing information, because this can help others, okay? I just want a lot of us to get out of think about ourselves, think about others, okay? This alone lets you know how far you're coming along on your spiritual journey, because you realize it's not about you. It's not about me. That's why I'm always constantly sharing. But many of you know, if you're on your spiritual path, and of course, we get lonely, but if you are truly relying on the Spirit, okay? You have built that spiritual muscle, and you are truly relying on the Spirit. You're going to realize it's not easy when it comes to meeting the one, because the one is still out there. I don't care if it's a twin flame or a soulmate. Okay, it's something rewarding about getting with the one. Okay, it's something rewarding about it. They're out there, but it's also about learning from our life lessons, our past mistakes, and when we get to that place of learning from our karma, past life mistakes. Once we got that merry-go-round, the one's going to show up, and your divine within is going to let you know, green light. Green light. Anything what you want to hear? Green light. So anyway, that's all I want to say. So anyway, why it's good to build your spiritual muscle, getting divine answers, okay, from within, connecting with your higher self. When you get a crossroad in life, it will guide you and help you. When it comes to your relationships, it will guide you and help you to make better choices as far as picking the right mate. When you're feeling lost, it will help you to get back on track, okay? When it comes to people, okay, that you allow in your life, in your circle, okay, it will allow you to make better choices when it comes to picking the right people in your space. Because for one thing, just building your vibration alone is going to cut people off, because your light can start being very bright, shall I say, and people are just going to wither away for whatever reason, okay, due to jealousy. And also, it's something about you that's different. You're not acting the same. You're not, let's just say, down with the get down, like how y'all used to get down, shall I say. You've changed, and when your vibration increases, you can't help but change. So it's the cut off is going to happen anyway, but still relying on your intuition, your spirit within is going to let you know, cut this person off. It's not for your highest good. Love them from a distance. Love them from a distance, but cut them off. Okay? Thank you for watching. Thank you. If I haven't said it, I'm going to say it again, for your love and supporting my channel. Much love to my new subscribers. If I haven't said it, I'm going to say it now. I thank you. I thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, because I know that this video is going to help somebody, okay? Whether many of you, leave a comment or not, I know that you're listening, because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be watching me. Much love to you. Your sister come in a place of love, okay? This is part of my purpose, and may you receive this message with love. Thank you, family. Stay safe, and a lot of you are dealing with these ascension energies. You're going to be just fine. You're going to have to just go through it, okay? But the beautiful thing about it, it is preparing you, okay? It is preparing you, all right? Your vibration is increasing, and it is preparing you for things to come. Be strong. You have it in you already. Peace.